Evening. We're rolling live on Friday night, right at 8:30. Got some interesting happenings going on in the world. Checking out my settings, seeing if everything works, and trying this live stream thing, seeing if it works. Did it last week. I had a nice chat with some folks that I've chatted with on their live streams before. So we'll hang out here for a little while and see if anybody shows and see if anybody will say something and what's going to happen tonight. Looking forward to the election. Tuesday's a big day. We'll know by Wednesday, hopefully. But we'll see. It's going to be an interesting thing. The Chinese say the curse is that may you live in interesting times, and we certainly live in interesting times. But put it on Facebook a couple places and tweeted out that I was going to be live here in a few minutes. So hopefully some folks show up. We can have a chat. Like I said, we had a good chat last week, and we'll see. Don't have a live chat following yet. Got a couple hundred subscribers, but this is only my second live, and I did the last one last Friday, like I said. So. But I see one person's in here just hanging out. But we'll saw somebody else drop in, drop back out. So we'll hang out till somebody wants to say something. Got my Gatorade and got some chocolate chips in case I get snacky. And we'll just got the door closed this time, so hopefully won't get too interrupted by other people in the house here. But been cold the last couple of days. We got rained all day yesterday. Got a lot of rain, and it's just kind of cold and miserable today. No rain, but sun. There's supposed to be a sunny day according to the radio, but then we saw the sun out for like 5 minutes. Wasn't sunny out at all. A little chilly, but it's fall. Don't forget tomorrow night. Change your clocks. Yeehaw. Now after that, I get to drive home in the dark every night till next spring. That's always fun. Get to see all the pretty Christmas lights on the way home, though. So we had whole family besides me was pretty much quarantined because they thought my wife had the Rona, but she got a test and she failed the test. She didn't study, so she didn't catch it. And so after the doctor said after everybody's lost their symptoms, they can go back to school and work. And so they're not really looking forward to that, but they were off for a couple of days. And I mean, the kids did have, everybody had, except for me, had runny nose, cough, mild fever, and not feeling good. So I'm the only one that so far bypassed all that. So been working and staying away from people and wearing a mask and sanitizer and all that nice stuff. But looks like it's supposed to be a good weekend here. We can get some yard work done, button things up for the winter. We'll everything on everybody's talking about is the election. did see that France is going through a little problem right now. They're getting a few individual terrorist attacks, and then just on my way home from work tonight, I heard that on the radio that they were lots of Muslim countries were starting anti-French protests. So we'll have to see where that goes in the next few days, because France is, they say they're dedicated to free speech, so that includes apparently offending Mohammed. So the Muslim world is up in arms about that. So what surprised me is that the guy that killed those people in the church yesterday had only been in the country for like 3 days. He come in through Italy and from, I think they said Tunisia or something like that, and he had only just come in like within a week and worked his way up there, and then just picked somebody to attack. So there's going to be repercussions for that, and I guess it's they're having started the trial this week or something for the terrorists that were involved with the Charlie Hebdo. Was it bombing or killing, or I don't know, but that's what's going on, and that's why they started attacking those people in France. And again, in France, I saw they were putting like another 1,500 soldiers on the streets to help keep people safe. So there's something to be said about accepting all the refugees. That if they're going to kill you, you might want to think twice about letting people in or who you're going to let in the country for what reasons. But that's what's going on in France. Well, here we are. I've talked for 7.5 minutes. I see one person sitting in here, and that's about it. So I'm gonna post something. Oops, wrong thing. So hopefully I can get some more folks coming. There's going to Facebook, and there's going to be one tweeting out one. And there went a tweet. Oh, I see about 100 folks have showed up since I posted those. And Donald Trump's tweets are just getting all kinds of hearts and stuff. His numbers are going up. Mine are just sitting there. I don't have quite the following that President Trump does. So hopefully one day we'll have 1 million or 2 followers. Yeah, great. But we'll keep this up for a while. We'll hang out till 9 o'clock, and if nobody shows up, then I'll have talked to the one person that's sitting here for 30 minutes for nothing, or for their entertainment. Let's put it that way. I'm wondering if we're going to have any protests after the election, one way or the other. In our area, we had Black Lives Matter march. During all that unrest, we had 3 or 4 days of protests in the small city that I work in. First day, they would stand in front of the courthouse and chant and hold their signs all day, and then they'd have a march up and down Main Street. And the first day, I would say there were a good 150 of them. There was quite a good showing, quite a big showing, probably the biggest showing I've ever seen of a protest in that city. And then the next day they were down to about 75, and then the day after that they were down to about 50, and then the day after that I didn't see him, and I asked somebody that had been driving down by the courthouse, and he says, yeah, there was like one person out there holding the sign. But they started out strong, but maybe the paid protesters, they were only moving through town for a short time or something, had to go other places. But so don't know what's going to happen. There probably could be riots no matter who wins. If Donald Trump wins, they're going to, riot and protest. And then if Biden wins, people win the Super Bowl or something, that city usually burns recently. So who knows what's going to happen if Biden wins? They probably burn the town down too. So, like I said at the beginning, it's live in interesting times. But anyway, well, if nobody's going to show up, I might just call it a good time, and I've at least got some screen time and got another little live stream on the channel. So I think I'm just going to call it an evening, and maybe if I talk to some folks later, we might come back with a live. And if not, have a good evening.